Hi guys, this is officially my colonoscopy vlog. Okay, so we're just gonna jump into it. I have been dealing with stomach issues and I shared that in some of my previous vlogs. And the plan right now is to do a colonoscopy to see what is going on up inside of my guts. And this was, I can't say that I had to jump through too many hoops, but I have been dealing with like digestive issues for as long as I can remember. There are times that I get so bloated that I look pregnant and it's extremely painful and uncomfortable. Recently, within the past 6 months, I have had ripping pain that has landed me in the emergency room twice. And I have also had blood and mucus in my stool. The next step now is to take a look inside. I'm hoping that we get some answers. I'm hoping it's nothing serious. It could very well just be IBS or IBD or I don't know. Irritable bowel syndrome, which is what I have sort of been labeled to have for the longest time. So, you know, we're gonna find out. 1 week from today is my colonoscopy, and they want you to start a low fiber diet 4 days prior. I'm gonna sort of start it a little sooner and ease into it because I just wanna make sure I'm doing this right. I only want to have this procedure done once, so I want to do it the proper way. I went to Walmart today after a wonderful morning with my mother, my sister-in-law. We all went for lunch, and then we stopped at a cute little farmer's stand on the side of the road. There was pumpkins and mums and a little shed that had produce and pickled items and stuff in there. And it turned out that I needed some eggs, and they had some farm fresh eggs. So I got myself some eggs and a little carton of sweet potatoes. And I'm not sure why I got those. I'll tell you what, I am the queen of buying sweet potatoes and then letting them rot in my house because I get scared to eat them because they upset my tummy. And apparently that's fairly common because there's mannitol in sweet potatoes, which can cause stomach upset. So maybe I will, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these sweet potatoes. Anyway, after this little morning adventure, I decided to stop at Walmart to get a couple things, and I ended up getting a book for my son for Halloween, and it's a book that I grew up reading, and I'm really excited to read that with him. It's definitely below his reading level at this point, but you know, it'll just be a fun little holiday book to read. And I was looking for myself to purchase How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly. Apparently it's a new book that's taking off on Book Talk right now, and it sounds really good. So I looked for it and it was not there. But they did have A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah Moss. And this is a book that is on my list. It has been for a little while. This series apparently is really good. I'm still working through my other book series, but I figured I'll just get this so it's kind of a treat or reward for finishing this series I'm currently reading. Also, I really love having a book. I have a Kindle that my roommate from college gifted me, and I love her forever for that because it is such a convenient device. But there's something very special about having your own book and just reading the pages and dog-earing them and taking notes and staining them with your tears if you get emotional. So yeah, at Walmart, my first purchase was a big bag of sushi rice because this is very gentle and easy to digest, and I plan to make it in my rice cooker with broth for flavor and extra nutrition. I also got some instant mashed potatoes because it's quick, easy, and also easy to digest. And who doesn't like mashed potatoes? I have found that as I've gotten older in life, I really love cooked carrots. I used to hate them cooked. I only wanted them raw. And I recently I don't know, they just are so tasty to me. Cooked, soft, canned. You know, I'll buy fresh ones and cook them that way, but I figure the canned ones are definitely, I know for a fact, low in fiber, or, because they've been processed or whatever, cooked. I don't know what they do to them before they can them, but apparently it's considered low fiber. And also, I got some applesauce. I love applesauce though. I can eat that till the cows come home. I am 100% when it's fall, like apples all the way. Apple cider, apple candles. I like pumpkin, don't get me wrong, but apple is where it's at for me. I guess the day before you're only allowed to have clear liquids, but jello falls into that category. So it's like a solid, but I guess it's considered a liquid. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but you can't have anything with red 40 dye. and the selection I was looking at in the store of the pre-made jello, there was no, it was all red. It was all red and pink. So I needed to look at the box stuff, and I really didn't want to get lemon or lime because I don't know, it's just not my go-to flavor of things. Unfortunately, that was really all I could find that didn't contain red 40, although I did find 2 other boxes. One was apple flavor, so that's kind of cool, and the other one is a grape flavor, and it doesn't have any artificial coloring in it, so I'm hoping that will be safe. I need to do some research just to be sure. And they also recommend drinking ginger ale before you drink your prep solution to help settle your stomach, which makes me really nervous because I really hope that this solution doesn't make me want to throw up, because I can only imagine that would complicate things if you're drinking the solution and then it comes back up. It just reminds me of that time I had to have the glucose test when I was pregnant, and that was extremely difficult. I did not throw it up, but I thought I was going to. That's where we're at right now. It's next week, the 11th, and I will check back in here as we get closer to the date and let you know how it is going. Wish me luck. My last regular meal was a poke bowl. It was so tasty. I just shot some content, so this was really satisfying. And then the next day, I switched to the low fiber diet. Pancakes fall into that category, so super tasty, super easy. And then my final meal before I had to start my fast was shake and bake pork chops, some noodles, and carrots. Huge comfort meal, very tasty. I had to finish out strong by going to get some ice cream. Daisy and I went to Dairy Queen. I got myself a Blizzard, and she got a nice little pup cup. She loves ice cream just like I do. And my Blizzard was chocolate ice cream with Oreos and Butterfinger in it. It just hit the spot. It was so tasty. I am working on the part 2 of my colonoscopy vlog, so if you want to tune in next week, I will share that then. Thank you for tagging along so far. See you guys next time.